Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Living life powerfully. There are three words. One is living, second is life, and third is powerfully. So first of all, let us find out, are we living or we are dragging through life? See, there was one young boy like this boy. He came to my room in Bombay. I stay on the 4th floor. I don't know who is that boy. He just came and knocked the door and he got in. He said, Swamiji, I want some help from you. I said, look here, I never give money to anybody. There are certain principles on which I live. I only accept money. Don't give money. Second thing, before you ask me anything, I want to ask you, what is that? Are you married? So he said, no, but my face is like that. You know, in this world, there are two types of people. Those who are married and those who are happy.
I see.
So when I looked at him, he was looking married type. He said, no, I am not married, but my face is like that. Maybe a manufacturer's defect. So he said, Swamiji, I have been thinking for last 10 years to commit suicide. So I told him, please come. I showed him the other building. I see that building, it's 46-storied building. You go on the top and jump, head down. I guarantee you, your attempt to suicide will be successful. If it is not, I will be standing there with a rod in my hand and see that you die. No, you are making fun of me. I said, I don't have to make fun of you. You are self-sufficient. Tell me a person who is thinking of committing suicide for last 10 years, is he living?
No.
Yeah.
See, friends, when somebody is thinking of committing suicide, he is not living. See? Upanishad says, Anandadeva khalvimani bhutani jayante Anandena jatani jivanti. This world is an expression of bliss, not blisters. See, God did not create this world out of frustration. See, friends, wherever there is happiness, there is creation. Recognize these basic principles of life. Can somebody say to his girlfriend, darling, I am so happy today, I tell you, I just want to kill you? Nobody can say this. See, happiness, if it is expressed through us, then we are living. See? Otherwise, all the time, frustrated, doing this, doing that, for what? See, if we observe our life, we have only two things that we are all engaged in. One is involvement, second is withdrawal. Technically speaking, it is called as pravritti and nivritti. Pravritti is involvement, nivritti is withdrawal. These are the only two things we do. We wake up in the morning, involvement. We go to sleep, withdrawal. We go to the dining table, involvement. Now enough, I can't take anymore. See? I remember many years before, from morning 6 to 1 o'clock, I had to take 5 lunches. That is my professional hazard. In India, people are so loving, and the love of the Indian people is stuff the fellow till he dies. So one gentleman told me, Swamiji, on your way back, please come to us. You have not come for so many years. I said, okay, I'll come at about 1:30 or so, but I won't eat anything. I won't take even a glass of water, okay? Okay, Swamiji. So I reached there. I said, look here, I have already taken 5 lunches. I have no place. If I eat, he has prepared a big dinner, lunch, so many dishes. Please take at least something. I said, look here, if I take something, I will die. He said, never mind. Look here. See, friends. So when we are going to the dining table to eat, involvement. Withdraw, I don't want to eat. Both the things. We eat not to become miserable, but for happiness. We withdraw only for happiness. I can't because now I am perfect. Enough. So what is the rule now? The rule is life is an exchange or interaction of these 2 principles, withdrawal and involvement. See? If somebody wants to follow only one, not the other, for example, only go on eating, don't go to the toilet, life will not be possible. Or else, only go on throwing everything out of the body, don't eat anything, not possible. Only keep awake, don't sleep, not possible. Only sleep, don't become awake, not possible. See, in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asked a question after listening to the last verse of the 4th chapter. In the 4th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna tells Arjuna, hey Arjuna, whatever you have heard is okay. As regards you are concerned, you should follow the path of dynamic involvement in life. Then Arjuna asked a question. Sir, sometimes you are glorifying the withdrawal from the world. Sometimes you are glorifying involvement in the world. By this you are confusing me. Why don't you tell me one thing for certain? Because I am a military guy. How a military person is given orders? Is he given order like this thing? By the left, quick march and find out the way, okay? No. The orders are clear to the last dot. In the same manner, Arjuna says, I am a military personnel. Don't give me options. Give me orders. Tad ekam vada nishchitya. Tell me one. See? So sometimes you are glorifying the involvement and sometimes you are glorifying the withdrawal. Why don't you tell me one? I'll do that. Bhagavan says, look here, my dear. Both are equally essential in life. Sannyasa karma yogascha nishreyasa karau ubhau tayostu karma sannyasat karma yogo vishishyate. The Lord says, look here, my dear friend, both things are essential in life. Involvement as well as withdrawal. And both are equally important. But between the two, you have to select involvement in life. See, never think of retirement in life. Work till the last breath of your life. See, otherwise, I don't feel like working, government, this unemployment amount is enough for me to die. See, I don't know in your country, England I know. There are many people who have never worked in their life and disgustingly living only on the dole, the money that they get from the government. See, today also I was coming, I saw somewhere some board, the night sleeping rooms or houses for the youngsters and all that thing. How can they think of life like this? Work hard. See, New Orleans, Katrina, the same time in Bombay also there was tsunami. And where I stay in Bombay, I wasn't there, I was in London that time. Like this, in a basement, all my books, cassettes, CDs worth about 25 lakhs. I don't know how many dollars. So much of things were stored. It was such a deluge that the sea entered the city of Bombay from all sides, and up to the first floor, everything was underwater. Everything was destroyed completely. Although this terrible thing happened, Bombay came to life normally within 4 days. 4 days. New Orleans has taken more than a year, and yet it is still staggering. What is the reason? Reason is very simple. Here people know government works for them. In India people know government doesn't work. You have to work yourself. Here it is a government for the people. This is a democracy. There also democracy, but there government on the people, not for the people. Instead of depending on anyone in this world, be self-sufficient. See, never beg from anyone. Better to die. See, friends, work hard. Never expect anything free. If you want to destroy somebody, this is what is being done in all the so-called welfare countries, welfare states. The welfare states are giving farewell to the self-confidence. See, friends, therefore, unless we recognize this principle that withdrawal is glorified if you have worked hard. That is why the teacher says, Tayostu karma sannyasat karma yogo vishishyate. Don't think of retirement. Work hard. How much? Nothing much. 24/7, 365. That's all. No holiday in life. Every day is a working day. See the joy of life. See, that is called as living. See? Otherwise, people in India, they ask you, Swamiji, you go to so many countries, US, UK, Europe, Australia, everywhere. What kind of spirituality they have there? Because in India, I have got series of lectures, 7 days. Normally we start on Sunday evening or Monday evening. So the whole day. During weekdays also, yes, weekdays also. So they asked me there. So there also you have got like this 7 days series of lectures. I said no. Then in these countries we have got only lectures on weekends. So here it is a weekend spirituality. Because whole life is lived on that principle. Work Monday through Friday afternoon. Then TGIF. Isn't it? And after the TGIF comes, then we go for a weekend and come back on Monday. I have started a new chain of hotels. Yeah? OGIM. Oh God, it's Monday. See? So, we go for a weekend and come on Monday, weekend. You know, in the old British times, they used to have horse carriages, you know. 1 or 2 horses, they will go. And Saturday, Sunday off. So the horses are not put to work. So they are only tied down in the stable. And when they are not working, all the lactic acid comes and accumulates in their muscles and all that. They become swollen. And on Monday, when they are again put to work, they start limping. That is called as Monday morning sickness. Here also we have, you know,
Yes.
like weekend. So, week beginning sickness. Oh God, it's Monday. So, if we have to draw a graph of our life, see, Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, the whole life is like the high tide and low tide and high tide and low tide, you know, and then we get tired. Why this happens? Because for us, life is from weekend to weekend. So first word, living. Second word, life. So what is living? Living is work hard, and those who have recognized the joy of working hard, they can never be lazy in this world. There was one lady from the Himalayan area. She is no more now. Very young, very sweet. She used to come and stay with me for 2-3 months during winter. Because winter is to be snow, and she says, Swamiji, instead of suffering there, I want to come and spend time with you 2-3 months, and I learn also. I said, okay, come and stay. She stay with me in my house. And during that time, she will be busy whole day. She will be wiping all the rooms with water and disinfectant every day. Every day she will be cleaning the bed sheets, everything, curtains clean, neat, wipe all the pictures. So one day I was looking her, and just to tease her, I told her, I said, Mama, our house from outside, see how much dust it has come on the walls. And I went for my lectures. And I was shocked when I came back. From somewhere she collected a ladder. And then she had a bucket with soap water and a cloth, towel. And she was climbing. And I said, Mama, are you mad, crazy? She said, no, you told it is dirty, so I'm cleaning. I said, oh God, you are, I think, manufacturer's defect. And then I told her, why you work so hard? She said, you are only Swami, you don't understand anything. I said, okay, you tell me. She said, do you see me every night how I sleep? Before you come from your dinner, I am in my bed, deep sleeping. For 8 hours, I earn my sleep by working hard throughout the day. One lady went to a doctor and complained, "Oh dear doctor, I don't get sleep at night, what should I do?" So the doctor asked, "What do you do whole day?" "I sleep." Now tell me, is that life? See, life is lived only if happiness is expressed through every action, every word, every thought. Because the expression of life is only this threefold: actions, words, and thoughts. See, friends, so when we talk about living, never think about retirement in life. Live dynamically. There is one person in Bangalore. He retired from some big company. He was a very big official. And when he retired, they had a dinner, so they invited me. And he had never come for my talks. He was very busy, but his wife used to be a regular listener. And he used to simply see the DVDs at home sometime if he gets chance, or listening the MP3s. So when I went there for the dinner, he said, "Swamiji, I had decided now. I told my wife, you do whatever you like. I'm going to go with Swamiji and stay with him in his ashram and do anything that he tells me. Washing, cleaning, anything." So I told him, "Only to protect myself from people like you, I don't have ashram." "You don't have ashram?" I said, "No, I don't have. Otherwise, people like you will gather around me and make me miserable." See? Then what should I do? I said, "That I can tell you. Don't waste your expertise in cleaning the roads." "What is your expertise?" He said, "I am a civil engineer." Very good. "Now take another job. And whatever money you earn, that will be my money. Work for me. But I won't get a job anywhere, that's my responsibility. You apply, in a month's time you should get a job." In 15 days he got a job in Middle East. Lot of construction going on. He went there and he sent me an email. "Swamiji, I got the job and my salary is so much. So what should I do? Please tell me." I said, "I grant you 50% salary as your maintenance account. And 50% amount, you give it to that cause what you honor in your life, to anybody. Now you tell me what I should do." I said, "Okay, you give that money to any institution where education is primary." And he did it. And always remember, you are not working for you. Every pie you earn, it's mine. And within a period of few months, 6 months, 1 year, he was a completely metamorphosed personality. He was telling me, "Swamiji, I never understood what you were telling me, but now I understand what a joy it is. Working for oneself, even a dumb dog does." See, friends. And the net result was, he started expanding his vision. See, friends. And slowly, he is now the president of All India Senior Citizens Forum. And he started beautiful articles collecting and inspiring many people. And they have got many wonderful programs going on round the year in India. And there are many gatherings. And there they talk about Gita, Upanishad, meditation, how they can serve their society. And do not take money from anybody. See, friends, for us, life is, this is a bathing bowl or what? For us, life is only living for ourselves. What will I get? What will I get? What will I get? For us, because this being the principle, if we have to write our autobiography, don't write. I'll write for you in one line. What we have done, we have only fulfilled our desires till date. But we never looked within. Have we discovered fulfillment in life? Because the equation is wrong. Fulfillment of desires will not be equal to fulfillment in life. All the great masters, they achieve fulfillment in life. That is living life. See? Our whole equation is, what will I get? What will I get? Think about what can I give? See? One sweet child like this sweet boy. What's his name?
Suresh.
Suresh. Very good name. He asked me one day one question. That, Swamiji, how do we know that God is expressing through us? See, how do we know? Because you only tell God is in everyone. So I go and kill somebody, I say, God did it, not me. See, friends, when we are happy, if we get something, it is we, the miserable individual. When we are happy in giving the things to the world, then God is expressing through us. That is the fulfillment in life. See, friends, nature only gives. Therefore, nature is an expression of God. We take. Therefore, we are the expression of dog. God, dog. See, friends, if we recognize this principle, life is meant for sharing what we have. See the joy in that. Therefore, these two principles, involvement and withdrawal, there has to be a perfect balance. Earn, work hard, produce wealth. Trading is not production of wealth. Buying the things from China, container full, at the rate of $1 per dozen, and selling here for $12 one piece. That is not production of wealth. There is misappropriation of wealth. See, real production is done in China. There people work hard, earn money. See, friends. Therefore, it is necessary for us to recognize that life is working hard, and when you work hard, the satisfaction with which you retire to the bed is withdrawal. It is a healthy withdrawal. There is a friend of mine in near Bombay, Thane is a place. They are jewelers. Two sons and a very old, very respected couple in the society. I used to go to their place now and then. We used to have regular lecture series. Many of my books have come from there after the lectures. Very sincere, dedicated seekers. Morning 6 to 7:30, absolutely pin drop silence, few hundred of them, very deeply involved. So sometimes I used to go to their place for lunch, dinner or like that. So the father was very old, something like 82 or so, and he was much involved in the social activities. So he told his children that now you take over the total business, and I want to dedicate my life hereafter only for this work. So you go ahead. So the children ask, okay dad, we'll do whatever you say. Please give us some mantra that we are walking the path on the right manner. Tell us something. You know that old man, what he said? He said, if your hunger is normal and if you are able to sleep the moment you hit the pillow, you have lived a perfect day. Two things. Normal hunger and good sleep. If these two things we have lived a right kind of life. See, friends, for us to go to sleep, like those who know how to prepare dosha, first the dosha is spread like that. After some time, it is stirred like this. Then after some time, it is stirred like this thing. Then after some time, some vegetables are kept in it. Then and exactly the same way. You go to the bed like a dosha. Sleep doesn't come. Then we turn on the left side. Sleep doesn't come. We turn on the right side. Sleep doesn't come. Then we do Bhujangasana. See? And yet the sleep doesn't come. See, have we really lived a good life? Those who can't even sleep, see the tragedy. See, friends, when we say living like successfully, we have seen living and life. Now, one most important is successfully. How do we define success? See? In management forums, I go to bluff every now and then. Because management is a bluff. Mismanagement is the truth. So I go to the management forums. And those days, there was one very important word in the management thing, in search of excellence. But they will never define excellence, what it is. For them, excellence is how much you can cheat the world and make more profit. That was the only excellence. So when they invited, I said, before we talk on this excellence, let us try to find out what excellence means. Excellence is a perfect balance between external prosperity and internal peace. If the external prosperity is at the cost of the peace within, we are not successful in life. If the peace within has made us so indolent and lazy, then that is not success. We have to be on both fronts. Now bring all the thoughts put together. To get success in life, we have to work hard. There is no substitute for hard work. But we work hardly. There is no substitute. Work hard. You will succeed. Many people who are, little bit of religious type, they have got this funny wrong notion. Wrong notion is what? If they are able to achieve something in the outer world, or if they are a failure, they blame either to the God or to our last life. I don't know, in the last life what sins I have done. I got married to this lady in this life. This is a totally wrong understanding. Please remember basic thing. The karma gives results, karma phala, only in two ways. One is joy, second is miseries. There are people who are very rich and happy. There are people very poor and happy. There are people who are very rich and miserable, and there are people who are very poor and miserable. Riches and poverty is not inherited from our last life's karma. That is purushartha. Put efforts. We are born to succeed, not only to live. See, friends. But when we are not understanding the life properly, then what we do? Start blaming others. See? And then, if nobody is there to blame, poor God is all pervading, available for blame. See, oh God, why did you create this world? Just to trouble you. See, friends, don't blame that poor God. One person said, Swamiji, you tell about working hard and all that. I did my best, but I never succeeded. I say, look here, your best was not equal to the required best. The difference. The required best is level X. Your best is level minus X. How it can we achieve? So, doing our best is not enough. Doing the required best is enough. And that does not come from your last life through karma. That is your purushartha. Put efforts in the right direction. You will succeed. See, friends. Therefore, when we say living life successfully, so first of all, we must know life must be an expression of joy. See, I was so happy to hear this gentleman saying, and this is a very peculiar thing, you know. I was in England. There was a very good day. In England, you know, getting a good day is a rare thing. So it was a bright day, and we were going for a nice long drive, and we had some food and all that. An open area came, so we stopped there, and there were so many people. And there was one Britisher, only this much short pant, no shirt, etc., beer bottle, and old man sitting there. And I'm very fond of camera and all that, so I take pictures and all that. So I asked him, may I shoot you? What? I said, nothing. Then I asked him, hey, how is life? Not bad. It's okay. Does it cost you anything to say that I am on the top of the world? You may be at the bottom, doesn't matter. Who is going to investigate? You say at least. See, friends. But we start the wrong way. Don't tell the world the truth. See, if you simply say that you are on the top of the world, the other person gets the infection. And he starts feeling good. Come on, there is someone somewhere. See? It is said that when you smile, the world smiles with you. When you cry, the world laughs at you. See? And this can come only through wisdom. Who doesn't have problems in life, you tell me? Only one. And that is a dead body. Isn't it? Like that day I said in Yogville, I am sitting over here. If I die, I won't have a problem, you will have a problem. Oh God, he has to die here only. He should have at least gone to India. No, I don't know what to do. I am relaxed. Everyone has problem in this world. There is, if somebody says I don't have problem, then he is not living, he is dead. See, one old Punjabi lady in Delhi, I used to go to their house sometime when I am passing through Delhi. Very old, must be about 92, not out like that. So, when I was going to their house every now and then, so first I'll go to her. Amma, how are you? She will go, calm. She will not reply, how are you? Calm. And then she will start. Swamiji, this morning when I got up, I just could not get up. Living in the utter present. And it was so terrible pain here. And I tell you, and she will start explaining the pain so painfully that I used to feel the pain. Oh God, even that's coming to me. And when she will tell that, now what can I do? Choiceless existence, so I have to sit there. The grandson called me. Swamiji, please come 1 minute. I said, Mama, excuse me, your grandson is calling me. I will. How can you listen to this the grandmother's same painful thing every now and then? I said, what do you do then? If she tells us also, then I show her fingers. That means, Grandma, you told this 3 times. No, don't tell again, okay? Hey, good technique. I came back. Swamiji, what I was telling you, I forgot, but never mind, I'll start again. You can see, she wants somebody to listen. And when he started again, I said, Mama, you told me 25 times. How many times you tell me? Nobody wants to listen to our miseries because everybody has got sufficient quota with him. Don't tell the truth. Insist that you are happy. Insist. See, friends, one of the tea gardens in Darjeeling I went many years before. And when I went to that owner's house, beautiful old house, that house must be about 400, 300 years old, big logs, all wooden structure, like, antique type of house. And on the door, there was a nice, some kind of frame and words were written. So beautiful. Life is like a cup of tea. Depends how you make it. So you are successful or failure, depending upon how you interact with the life. Those who complain, they are failures in life. Those who celebrate, they have learned what is the meaning of living life. See, like that young boy telling me, I am thinking of committing suicide for 10 years. Was he living at all? Think, friends, if we take light in the light of this wisdom, that everybody in this world is miserable, and when something is a problem for everyone, it is not a problem. See? Like, suppose the earthquake came in Japan. For everybody, it's not only for one person earthquake came, no, common. Tsunami came, common for everybody. So we have to accept it. In Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, Bhagavan Krishna gives a very beautiful technique. He says, Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha agama apayina anityan tantiti kshasva bharata. He says, my dear Arjun, any experience that is gathered through the sense organs and the mind, may it be an experience of joy or sorrow, has got the same story. What is the story? Every experience begins, remains for some time, and disappears after some time. Therefore, it is temporary. To become permanently miserable because of the temporary experience is the height of foolishness. See, friends, then what is to be done? Tan titikshasva bharata. Learn to endure is the pessimistic cry of the English literature. See? What the English literature says, what cannot be cured must be endured. Bhagavad Gita is not the creed of pessimism. Bhagavad Gita tells, what cannot be endured must be enjoyed. Conversion of endurance into enjoyment is living life successfully. See, friends, the whole equation of life changes. Why we are not able to recognize this principle? Because we are lost in a cul-de-sac. As if we are reached a blind end in our life. Life has much more to offer. But we are not there to receive. See, friends, every experience that comes on our way is meant for our evolution. Every experience, be it good, be it bad. See, there is a story about a great saint in India. His name is Santa Tulsi Das Ji Maharaj, who was a great saint 300-400 years before. He was born and his mother died and he was all alone. Nobody to look after him. So somebody lifted a small child, unclaimed, and gave it in one ashram. And in that ashram, only Jains were staying. So that Guru, he looked after the child, slowly brought him up, and he taught him. The child was extremely bright, very bright. Taught him all the Sanskrit, all the Vedas and Upanishads and Gita and Ramayana and everything. He heard from his Guru 108 times Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana. And as he grew up, he started giving nice lectures. People used to come in hundreds. And one of the listeners, he thought that this boy is extremely wonderful for my daughter. So he approached the Guru and said that I will be extremely happy if this boy, your disciple, marries my daughter. See? So the marriage was fixed and they got married. That was the first time in his life he came in contact with a woman, and that too as a married wife. Naturally, extremely involved, infatuated and attracted. Whenever he used to come back from his work, lectures, whatever, first thing, where is wife? Where is wife? One day he came back and she was not at home. Then he thought she must have gone to her father's home. And it was raining in cats and dogs. Ganges were flooding. And like a hero of a movie, Hindi cinema movie, he somehow went and drenched. And from the back door, he climbed on the tree and went into the first floor and got into before the wife. Darling, I came for you. If she would have been a today's darling, she would have hugged him, kissed him. That girl, she said, I am ashamed of you. Is this the way to enter somebody's house? Why you are attracted so much after this filthy bundle of bones, muscles, filth? What else it is here? If you are that much mad after the Lord, He will reveal Himself to you. That is the purpose of human life. And it was enough for that young man. He immediately went back, and out of an ordinary husband, a great master was born. See? Every experience of our life is meant for our evolution. Let it be a failure, let it be a deception, let it be an insult, let it be condemnation. Everything is required. See, friends, one day I went to some mountain area and there were many big rocks. Near Hyderabad you see this kind of mountains. Beautiful, huge rocks. And there was one rock on which one sculptor was making some, hammer chisel treatment and doing something. So I was watching from a distance. After some time the sculptor went, and then I went to see that rock which was being converted into a beautiful idol, was crying, "Oh God, why I am the only unfortunate one? Every day that terrible monster comes and chisels me out. See the other rocks, how happy, comfortably laid down there, nobody bothers. I am very hungry." Every day he'll cry. And when the beautiful Krishna was brought out of it, it was shifted to a big temple, installed, and Prana Pratishtha was done, and millions of people will come and salute. Again I went there, and the same stone says, "Oh Lord, I don't know how to thank you." Those stones are still lying there, unclaimed, unrecognized. See, friends, unless there is difficulty in life, the best in us cannot come out. Difficulties are blessings in disguise. But we all want to live in a comfort zone. Our spirituality is a 5-star spirituality. AC, UC, DC, IC. And then we sit for meditation. And there also the mind is running. These are all the cartoons of meditation. Bhagavad Gita very clearly tells, first learn to live in meditation rather than struggling to do meditation. See, when Arjuna asked a question to Bhagavan Krishna, what is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom? See, question is, what is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom? So what is important? Meditation is important or steady wisdom is important? You know what is wisdom? For us, wisdom is free philosophy meant for distribution to others is wisdom. See? Or the delayed wisdom becomes philosophy. How a delayed wisdom becomes philosophy? A married man tells a young person, "Hey man, don't get married. It's terrible life." He tells it after marriage, not before marriage. See. So the real value in life is the wisdom. And wisdom should be steady. It should not come and go. Sometimes I am wise, most of the time I am otherwise. No. It should be steady. And for a person of steady wisdom alone, what is the meaning of meditation? And then the teacher tells, he who lives life at a zero desire level. We have got two options. Whether life is an expression of compulsion or freedom. See, understand freedom and compulsion. Rivers are nothing but water moving in a direction to reach the ocean. Ocean is nothing but the water moving in any direction. In both the places, water is constantly moving. But in case of the river, it is a compulsion to reach the ocean. Without that, there is no fulfillment. In case of the ocean, there is nowhere to reach. It is an expression of fulfillment. See? In the same manner, what is our life? Is our life a struggle to fulfill the desires? Under that compulsion of the desires we are functioning, or we are living our life under the freedom of joy, inspiration. See, friends, this is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom. Every moment must be lived in an inspired mode. See, all the great masters lived in this world with inspiration. We live with perspiration. I'm very tired. I'll tell you one technique, try. Never allow your yesterday to influence the beginning of today. You may be tired. You might have work up to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Next day, if you are starting at 5 o'clock, start at 5 o'clock. And if you feel tired little bit after breakfast, go to sleep, never mind. But don't delay your day beginning. See what a joy it is. See, that day when we had food, our Arun and his wife had come. They cooked food after that late dinner and lecture. And then by the time we reached home, it was almost 12:30. By the time everybody retired, it was 1 o'clock. And in the morning, I got up as usual and finished my bath and prepared my tea, and I was sitting outside with a nice cup of tea, few biscuits, and such a joyful thing. So that lady who was working there, she said, "Today also you got up so early?" See, we justify that today I deserve to wake up late because last night I slept late. No. See what a change will come in your life. Unless you are physically gone, you have got temperature, fever or some accident, it's a different issue. Tiredness should not mar our performance. I was conducting a kids camp many years before when I was young. And after the camp was over, it was a year-ending camp. And we had a midnight, the candles and, a campfire and all lots of fun. And thereafter, yes, now Swamiji, please bless us. I said, look here, you enjoyed, I also enjoyed, no blessing. Only one thing, if you do, then you love me. If you don't do, then you don't love me. Do you love me? Of course, we love you. I said, okay. We'll see your love tomorrow morning. What is that? Every day, when we were starting our day, 6 o'clock, Swamiji, I said, very good. Tomorrow we will be meeting on the same place at 6 o'clock. I said, you don't love me, therefore you are crying. No, we will come and meet. When I said this, I said, okay, we conclude. There was one retired military brigadier present in that congregation. He was in charge of that school where we had this camp. He said, Swamiji, although it is not according to the agenda, I want to say something. I said, yes sir, please come, you also bless our children. He said, I am so happy to hear this announcement. If you really want to be happy and successful in your life, discovering fulfillment, follow this principle. Your yesterday should not influence your today. Start your day early. You must have seen the people who go for, the race running. They are standing there like a spring. And if a person like me goes with the lungi and my wooden sandal and all that, and they blow the whistle, by the time I do my lungi, they have already reached. They don't begin their running in a boredom mood. Hey, wait for something, let me eat my chewing gum, then I'll run. No. They are waiting. And the moment the whistle goes, they don't run. They shoot like a bullet. Then there is a possibility of reaching. How you begin your day determines how you live your life successfully. See, prosperity doesn't mean waking up at 10 o'clock, lying on the bed like a pig. Begin your day early in the morning and see the change in life. Most important. See, there is one book where it is written, those who wake up after the sunrise, in the next life, they are born as bed bugs. Bed bugs, Katmal. So they are born as bed bugs. So now decide, what is the next life you want? This is what is called as living life successfully. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.